Well, welcome to the third 23 Keys to Way Better Your Life. Dr. David talks WayBetternar. Titled 23 Keys Origins 1, this WayBetternar initiates a captivating expedition whose many sojourns over the weeks and months to come will illuminate both understanding and appreciation of everything one is, as well as disclosing the ways to maximizing everything one can become. I'm Dr. David J. Hastings, PhD, your host and author of the Way Better Your Life trilogy, which, if you will kindly tolerate the plug, are available along with my other 7 books on Amazon, in libraries, and in bookstores. If not in stock, I encourage you, of course, to special order them. Thank you. At this point, one is becoming familiar with both WayBetternar purpose to way better one's life, as well as its conduit to achievement via clear explanations of 23 secret keys whose cutting-edge revelations enable one to get what one truly wants. Note keys in the phrase 23 secret keys is additionally intended to indicate discussion targets or focal points more fully through WayBetternar disclosure of the 23 secret keys that dictate how one truly works. One will be not only enlightened to the simple complexities of the drivers that impel you to do what you do, but also empowered to enhance living conditions to incredible. Have you ever wondered why all knowledge and ideas are not available at birth for everyone? Well, knowledge and ideas are not available at birth because although one's unique genetics, DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, if you like, patterning or templating, it regulates brain mass characteristics and neural capacity. Genetics does not provide content. Conversely, one's brain mass neural content, or fill, is 100% the responsibility of sensory acceptance, not genetics. More simply, genetics regulates capacity, whereas sensory acceptance governs content or fill. Consequently, the centuries-old nature-nurture psychological debate is rendered nonsensical. Following the concise Universe H discussions immediately below, we will be disclosing the incredible functionalities of a misunderstood but living conditions critical assortment of amazing and dynamic receptor neurons called sensory arrays. Before that though, let's step back and survey where we all live. No, I don't mean your house, nor your country, nor even Earth. The irrefutable fact is, everything corporeal and non-corporeal, living or not, resides within the boundaries of a container I call Universe H, the vast out there. Thus, to comprehend both why one does what one does and how to way better one's life, mandatory is to first understand the laws, format, and functionality of our Universe H container, the vast out there cosmos. Mandatory because Universe H is the sole provisioner of the mechanical energy, ingredients that, once accepted by sensory arrays, not only enable one's survival by figuring out what's going on out there, but also through uniquely morphed retention of sensory accepted current new snippets called archived old, provisions everything one knows, everything one feels, and everything one thinks. Point is, if not provided by Universe H, it simply either doesn't exist or is not possible. Thus, every mass and energy thing and every functional process must, without exception, abide by Universe H operating parameters, or its laws, if you like. Fantastically, though, the common key basis for everything in Universe H is frequency. In other words, if it doesn't vibrate, it doesn't exist, period. When one truly desires to create fantastic living conditions, therefore, understanding Universe H's frequency baseplate, the core key of Universe H's functionality, is crucial. Well, crucial because sensory array varied event horizon frequency gathering of mechanical energy accounts for 100% of the granular fill, called archived old, that culminates as the extensive brain mass content which ultimately expresses as one's ideas, behaviors, attitudes, personality, and so forth. Additionally, though, sensory arrays are critical, key to understand because they're not only the sole touch points for everything one knows and will ever know, but also dictates one's success at creating incredible living conditions. Well, one might well ask at this point, why is neural brain mass variably gifted to such a broad array of living creatures at all, from minuscule for insects to massive for mankind? In every case, one reason is identical: to improve physical self's or body self's survival potential. Fantastically, for mankind, though, our incredible cerebral brain mass, or cognitive neural real estate, is species defining. Species defining because its functionalities vastly surpass implanted genetic survival mandates, such as incredibly all have been gifted with the capability to determine and morph individual living conditions. Strikingly, cerebral neural mechanism capabilities are even more spellbinding, for me for sure, when illuminated in relation to implications for both getting what one truly wants and becoming all you can be. The unfolding chronicle of how cerebral brain mass neural processing mechanisms orchestrate their essential roles collaboratively, determining a species' survival potential, is a fascinating excursion. No doubt, as the origin series of WayBetternars continue to expose amazing details, one will be in awe that these and so many more remarkable mechanism capabilities and functionalities are even possible. It's like science fiction. Although one might not yet be clear as to how all the various WayBetternar discussion elements bind together to way better one's life, be assured clarification will continue with following WayBetternars. If you'll please bear with me for about 60 seconds, I'm going to wear my Habitology University Dean's hat for a moment. I would like to first highlight that Habitology University provides 3 Habitology Professional Career Path programs: a Habitology Practitioner Certificate program, a Masters of Habitology MHY degree program, and a Doctor of Habitology PhD Habitologist degree program. Secondly, and I feel very importantly, because Habicity is committed to providing a second chance to all who show passion to aspire, bold and double underlined is that all Habitology University professional career path programs, scholarships, and bursaries are accessible to everyone regardless of previous academic outcomes. Thus, Whether considering a career change from ambiguous psychology, committing to a new and fantastic habitology career, and or seeking personal understandings that will, through provision of truly workable habitology understandings and methodologies, immediately enhance both your and other people's lives, feel free to check out Habitology University's website and submit a stress-free online application. The reference ID for the Dr. David Talks WayBetternar just watched is capital S01, capital M02, capital T01. Your feedback is always valued. Interact and contribute by sending an email to drdavidtalks.wbyl, WBYL is Way Better Your Life, of course, so drdavidtalks.wbyl@gmail.com. With the shorthand identifier only, please, in the subject line, as it makes it much easier to understand your question in relation to that particular WayBetternar. Until the next WayBetternar, stay safe. Thank you for your time. Much appreciated.